Okay, so just a few questions involving polygons and finding missing angles and using the rules that or the formulas that get associated with polygons. So the first thing to recognise is that this uses the word pentagon, which is a polygon. So we should be thinking then that there are three formulas that we tend to associate with these. So a polygon is a many straight-sided shape. So if we extend one of the edges, the angle we turn is called the exterior angle, and the angle inside the polygon is known as the interior angle. We then know that this is on a straight line, so we know the interior angle plus the exterior angle must equal 180 degrees. So that's fact number one about polygons. Fact number two is that if we have a polygon and we want to know the sum of interior angles, so what's all the angles inside the shape add up to, then there is a formula to learn. There is other ways you can do this, but it's better if you learn the formula because it just makes it much easier and quicker. So n is the number of sides. Now if we have a regular polygon, then there is a third rule that comes into play. Now regular polygons is all about the side lengths being equal. So the side lengths are all equal. And that means then that the interior angles are equal and the exterior angles are the same. So basically we've got those formulas to remember to work with polygons. There is another way. If you don't like learning formulas and stuff like that, then you can do it from pictures, and we can do this idea that a triangle is the basic polygon of three sides, and that has interior angles of 180 degrees. Quadrilateral is made up of two triangles, so it has interior angles of 360 degrees. A pentagon we can split into three triangles, so that's got 540 degrees for all the interior angles. And again we can see there's a pattern going on here, that every time we add a side we add an extra 180 degrees to the interior angles. So that's another way of getting the interior angles for polygons. We can just keep adding on 180 until we get to the number of sides for the shape we're dealing with, starting with the basic triangle being 180. But for this question I'm going to use the formula, the sum of the interior angles. I know I need that because the question is asking me to work out the size of angle BCD. So BCD, the angle's always where the middle letter is, because the BC is a line and CD is a line and the angle's between them. So there's the angle we need. It's telling us that angle BCD, so angle BCD is twice angle ABC. Well, we don't know these angles, so the best way to deal with this to me is that we call something x if we don't know it. So if we call angle ABC, so ABC x, then because angle BCD is twice that, that's going to be 2x. We know this symbol means a right angle, so that's 90 degrees, and we know that if we knew what all the angles added up to, we could work out what the x is, because we've got a formula to, we've got an equation to then use. So if we use n minus 2 times 180, then that's 5 take away 2, because pentagon's got 5 sides, times 180, that equals 540 degrees. So the sum of all interior angles equals 540 degrees. So then we've got a situation where we've got x's involved with unknowns, so that means we create an equation. So we've got 2x plus 90 plus 115 plus 125 equals 540 degrees. So that's our equation. So we do the usual thing with the equation, we simplify it and rearrange it to solve. So we've got 3 x's altogether, and when we add up these we've got 90, 205, 210, 310, 330 degrees. So that equals 540 degrees. So 3x is, well, we're going to take away 330 to get the number of x's. So 3x is going to be worth 210 degrees, and then we divide by 3, so x is equal to 70 degrees. Go back to the picture. If we know x is 70, then that's that, and if we know this is 2x's, then we know that's 140 degrees. Now the question wanted the angle BCD. So angle BCD equals 140 degrees. So that's the answer to that question. Okay, so you need to make sure that you're learning these formulas. Polygons are quite popular in the exam system at the moment, so it's worth having a go and making sure you know these things. And to help you, I've got a couple more questions that I'm going to go through. Okay, so here we've got a diagram, and they're telling us that A, B, B, C and C, D, so they're telling us that these are the sides of a polygon, but they're not telling us how many sides it has, because at the moment they're not, but obviously when we read this they're telling us it's a hexagon, which means it'll end up having 6 sides. But they're telling us that it's a regular polygon. They're saying here that this is also a regular polygon. So that means we can use the sum of interior angles equals n minus 2 times 180 degrees. We could use the exterior angle, because it's regular, is equal to 360 degrees divided by the number of sides. And we could use I plus E, the interior angle plus exterior angle equals 180 degrees. So one of these 3 formulas or 3 rules is going to be usable because they're telling us that these are regular polygons, or they're polygons in general. Now we know a square has 90 degrees there, so it would be nice to know what this angle is, and then we can work out what this angle is. So this is the interior angle, so it looks like we're going to use this formula here. And we're going to be doing 12 take away 2 times 180 degrees, 1800 degrees, and that's for all of them. So to get one of the interior angles, well, it's telling us it's a 12-sided shape, so one interior angle must be 1800 divided by 12, so 150 degrees. So we know then that this is 150 degrees. Now again, useful to do this, guys, if you're not into the habit already. Add information onto pictures when you get it, and then hopefully that then can help you to see what to do next. Well, we can see here that we'd love to know what this angle is here, and we know that angles around a point add up to 360 degrees. So if we call this x for the moment, so x is going to equal 360 degrees minus 150 degrees minus 90 degrees. So therefore x is going to be 120 degrees. Alright, so we now know that this is 120 degrees. Now they told us this was a regular polygon, so this will also be 120 degrees, etc. Now they want you to show that the polygon is a hexagon. So basically we've got to say, right, so for a hexagon, n minus 2 times 180 divided by 6 will tell us what the size of the interior angle should be. So we're going to do 6 take away 2 times 180 divided by 6, and that gives us 120 degrees. So what we've done is we've shown by calculation that this angle is going to be 120 degrees, and we know a hexagon should have an angle of 120 degrees when it's regular. So we can conclude then, because interior angle of polygon P was found to be 120 degrees, and the hexagon has an interior angle of 120 degrees. Polygon P is a hexagon. Okay, so that's how that question could be done then, guys. Okay, another question here. We've got we're being told that these two sides are from a regular shape, so that means that length must equal that length. And straight away when we look at the picture then we can see that we've got an isosceles triangle. So again, that's useful to note. Because we know for an isosceles triangle that base angles are equal. So that might be useful. It's telling us that it's a 12-sided polygon, so we can work out the exterior angle because it's regular. So that's 360 degrees divided by 12, so that's 30 degrees. So we know then if we extended that, that would be 30 degrees, so this must be 150 degrees. RT is the diagonal, so that's just going from one vertex to another. Work out the size of the angle STR, so STR, so here's our x. But because it's an isosceles triangle, this also is x, an unknown. We don't know it yet. But because we've got x's involved, we can create an equation and solve it, because we know that angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees. So we know that 150 plus 2x must equal 180 degrees. Basically, angles in a triangle add to 180 degrees. And then we can solve this in the normal way. So 2x's must be 30 degrees, because we subtract 150 from there and 150 from there equals, so we do the same to both sides of the equation and we make this 0, so do that, and then we divide by 2 to find that x is 15 degrees. So angle STR equals 15 degrees. Remember to answer the question, guys. Okay, so those are just some quick examples of how you might work with the formulas to do with polygons, and regular ones in particular seem to come up quite a bit, guys. So it's worth learning the formulas, and then you can just put your numbers in.